The theory of the law of attraction is if you think about what you want and broadcast it on the right frequency, it does affect other brains and physical matter, and thus will attract into your life the same thing. So this is how you manifest goals, dreams, and desires, manifest a better relationship, manifest more money, manifest what you want in life. That's why people read The Secret or Think and Grow Rich or Ask and It Is Given by Esther Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham, which are all very good. But also the reason why most people who read that and try to apply it, it doesn't work in real life.
Have you used this program in your own life? And what are some of the results that you've seen?
Well, I learned this back in the early 70s. And when I learned how to use the mind to create what you wanted, remember, I never went to college. I had no money. And today I've generated billions of dollars. I have 6 #1 New York Times bestselling books, over 50 million copies sold. I launched the Golf Channel in the UK. I had 3 TV networks there. Shop America was a shopping channel, and a whole host of material success in life, manifesting. But I'll give you one example. When I first learned this, I was in the memory training business. My first book and course was called Mega Memory. I founded the American Memory Institute, which became the largest memory training school in the world. And I was out there teaching memory training and actually having to make presentations and teach the course. And I was having a blast and it was a lot of fun. But I said, let me use this manifesting technique that I teach in the book, Your Wish is Your Command Now. Let me use it to manifest something really wild. So I said, what do I want? I want $100,000 a month coming in. I said, no, I want $100,000 a week coming in without me having to work for it. Now, I don't know how that's going to happen. That the how is off my radar screen, but I used all the techniques. I followed the steps, which doesn't take very long, and I put that out into the universe. Virtually within a week, I was in New York City at the Carnegie Deli, which I think is closed now, but they have great corned beef sandwich. I ordered the Danny Rose. It was half corned beef and half pastrami. So I'm sitting there at the table eating my corned beef and pastrami sandwich, and there's a guy sitting right there. And I looked at him and I recognized him from television. I said, hey, you're Bobby Singer, the blackjack expert. He says, yeah. I said, you sell a course on TV on how to make money in blackjack. Yeah, through TV infomercials. He says, yeah. I said, I bought the course. It was terrific. So we started talking and he says, what do you do? I said, I teach memory training. And he looked at me and he said, you should be on TV selling a home study course on how to improve your memory. I said, no, that won't work. I don't think it'll sell well on television. I don't think it's the right market. He goes, I'll put up all the money and I'll pay your royalty.
Wow.
So we exchanged contact details. He says, I'll send you a contract. I went back to my hotel. I was staying at the Plaza Hotel in Manhattan.